So tonight I'm here in Bridgeport, Connecticut with Angel. We're parking. We saw some traffic pull over up the street, it looked like, so we went up there, filmed, and there was three vehicles who had stopped somebody else, and when we showed up, that number increased by more than 200%, and all those folks who showed up proceeded to shine lights at us, and that was pretty ridiculous. So anyway, we decided after we got a bunch of footage to sort of disengage and go away, and I came back to my vehicle and found this in the windshield, which is a ticket. It says it's a ransom for $50 for parking on or obstructing sidewalk and/or sidewalk area. So let's see what that looks like, just to be objective. So
it's not even on sidewalk.
Is the sidewalk on? Nope. What's up, dude?
Not on the sidewalk.
Yeah, so it's not on the sidewalk. Yet I got a ticket for obstructing the sidewalk, so.
Problema por ticket, ¿va?
¿Ah?
Le dieron ticket a él por el carro también, porque están en los míos. ¿El carro tuyo? No, es de él.
So I'm gonna see if on here there's somebody's name who put it on here. Nothing. How's it going?
Sir, I'm on the phone, my sergeant.
So it's SET6, Bridgeport Police, 768 BPT.
He's gonna move his car right now. Yeah, he's just going crazy giving tickets. What's his status?
I don't know, I wanted to have a conversation with him.
He denied?
No, he was on the phone, and then he's trying to lie to me. How's it going?
What's up?
Can I have a conversation with you?
Stay right there and have a conversation with you. What's up?
Well, do you mind turning the light off? I can't really see you.
No, because I need to see. It's kind of dark out here.
Well, can I shine a light at you?
I'm sorry?
Can I shine my flashlight in your eyes?
I wouldn't do that.
Why?
What's your conversation about?
Can I ask you why you think it's okay to shine a flashlight in my eyes if I want to have a conversation with you?
Stand right there and talk to me. What's up?
I would request that you lower your flashlight so I could look at you like a human being and have a conversation with you as a person.
I'm not flashing it in your eyes.
I cannot see anything but a flashlight.
You can talk.
Is that a command?
What's up?
I would like to have a conversation.
Go ahead.
I'm a human being.
Go ahead.
Could you treat me like a human being with dignity and respect?
What would you like, sir? How can I help you?
Could you treat me like a person?
How can I help you, sir?
Could you treat me like a person?
How can I help you, sir?
Treat me like a person.
How can I help you, sir?
Are you this robotic that you can't think and be a human to somebody else? Do you lack empathy? Do you feel
Question, sir?
Do you feel good when you cash your check at night? Listen, look at the way you're acting. You claim to serve and protect, and you're out here bullying people around. Why don't you have a conversation with me, man? Treat me like a person.
Officer, we're with CopBlock.org. Would you like our business card?
No, thank you.
Are you declining?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Can I have your name and badge number?
Yes, it's Officer Giuliano, badge number 537.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Well, I have to say, I've interacted with a lot of people in this world, and most of them aren't as hostile as you are to people that haven't exhibited any need for that hostility. So I would hope you would look in the mirror and think you should act more aligned with your conscience than treating people like you are.
Officer, are you shining the light because it is legal to record police officials under duty? Or are you just shining the light at us because you can't really see us?
How can I help you guys?
That's what
I would like for you
Police
to.
complaint?
I would like for you to treat us like people.
You have a police complaint?
Can I file one?
You have a police complaint?
Why do you think that we might have a police complaint?
You have a police complaint?
Why would you think we might?
Okay, then what would you like to talk about? The weather?
You've been following us, sir.
Have I?
Yes.
This is my beat. I'm patrolling my beat.
You are?
Yes.
Is this how you treat people that just happen to be walking by and want to engage you in a conversation?
Well, you can talk to me then. I don't see anything wrong with our conversation.
Can I ask you how your salary is paid?
That's none of your business.
Do you know that we pay your salary through taxes? And that's how you're getting paid
I pay
to serve?
taxes too.
Yeah, but that money that you're using is stolen from people in this area, and you go around and bully them like you're bullying us right now.
How may I help you?
I would like for you to treat us like people, and instead of perceiving that there's a wall between us, man, there is no wall. Like, remove this mentality. This is ridiculous. Treat us like people, and we'll treat you like people. Let's live in a peaceful, harmonious society and not live in this world.
I absolutely agree with you.
So then, is this the way that we get there? The way you act, the means bring about the ends itself, and right now, the ends you state aren't the means that you're using.
Am I being detained, officer?
Not at all.
Why are you shining your light at me then? Are you investigating me? My person? My belongings? If you're not investigating me, why are you shining your light at me? Am I being detained? I have no weapons?
You're free to do anything you want. That's within the means of the law.
I understand that, and I respect that. But my question is, if I'm not being detained, why are you flashing your light at me? Are you investigating this residence? Because if you're not, why are you shining your light at these peaceful people that are trying to sleep? Because if you're not shining your light at me, what are you looking for?
You know, at some point your vehicle's going to run out of gas or your flashlight's going to die. So I would hope then maybe you'd have a conversation. Is it going to be a waiting?
Have a conversation in a well-lit area.
Well, can it?
When you go into a house, you turn on the light and talk to your friend.
I don't shine my.
In the dark.
I don't shine my flashlight in my friend's eyes, sir.
It's not in your eyes.
You sure you don't want a business card?
No, thank you.
So that for the future, I'm encouraging you to have one, even though you declined. So that in the future, you know who we are. You know that we're around, keeping accountability for the police officers of our city and state.
Would you honestly say that most people in this area would be willing to pay for the actions that you're now giving to pay for this claimed service of protection when you're acting like a bully? That's my perception, that you're acting like a bully, and I'm going to say that.
It's your God-given right as an American to have a perception.
It is anybody, no matter where I'm born, everybody has their right to an opinion. It's not contingent on this piece of dirt.
Would you agree that crooked cops do such
Yeah,
things?
you have to excuse me for a second. I'm listening to the police radio.
Sure, I understand.
Yeah, maybe there's something serious going on, right?
Maybe there's a robbery or a break-in, a car robbery, something that, you know, we should be paying more attention to instead of us. You know? If you're adjusting your light, I would prefer you take a picture so you know who the member of CopBlock is here in Connecticut. If you're doing so, because I cannot see into your cruiser, I would like for you to get my good shot. I'm not breaking the law. I'm simply walking to the vehicle.
Go ahead. Nobody stopped you from walking to your vehicle.
You stopped me when you made me curious for flashing the light at us.
You made me curious by walking up and down the street where you don't live.
We're walking down the street, videotaping you passing us. Am I agitating you?
No, I'm actually enjoying talking to the citizens of Bridgeport.
I very much
I
appreciate
used
that.
to work for community policing, so I'm very well.
Oh, you have?
Well,
Interesting.
Glad, Sergeant.
Why are you flashing your light at him? How you flashing your light at him for? He moved out of the way of the light. And here you are again, flashing the light.
Yeah, it's not too mature.
That's...
Okay, thank you.
My brother does that. And he's like 10 years old. Wow. Am I breaking the law by videotaping, officer? Please, can you answer that question? It's just a question, sir. Civilian to an officer, a peace officer. Are we breaking the law by videotaping?
So did your colleague advise you not to have a conversation?
I think they did, the sergeant.
I guess the one thing I wanted to leave you with then was the remark of like the use of citizen, because calling someone a citizen denotes that there's people that aren't citizens, so then it can create categories or groups of people and erect barriers and make it more difficult to interact with those people, or it makes it easier to perceive them as a them and you and your colleagues as an us. And so those are the kind of perverse incentives that perpetuate the thin blue line, or some people who say, you know, who might...
Last 30 seconds of everything you just said, please put that on your website.
Oh, it is.
I will.
That was amazing.
It will. It's live right now.
That was amazing.
It's live right now on the internet. You acting like a child. Is live right now on the internet.
Are you familiar with the website?
CopBlock.org. If you're not, I suggest you get familiar. Because we're going to be around for a long time.
Well,
this stops.
There's a page on CopBlock called Welcome Leos, and its purpose is to share ideas with folks like yourself who, for whatever reason, are not treating people with respect. Not the same kind of respect I think you would like back, at least, you know. And if you think about it, step back from the situation, step back from you sitting in that car with that costume on and us standing out here with a camera. We're all people, man. And we didn't do anything tonight that damaged any property or victimized any person. And yet, you and some of your colleagues have sort of been shadowing us around, and now there's a ransom note on my vehicle that says I parked on the sidewalk, and I didn't park on the sidewalk, and I have video of that. And so now you and your colleagues are claiming I owe you money, and you're treating us like this when we wanted to have a conversation. I mean, I hope some of that gets through and you at least think, man, the world's not as scary as they tell you in the academy, you know?
We're not all criminals. We're civilians that you are supposed to serve and protect. Hopefully I can probably consider walking down the street knowing that I'm walking with my son and you can protect him instead of flashing a light in his face when he needs protection if I can't get to him. Because if I have to walk down the street with my son and a thug shoots at me or something for some reason, thinking I'm somebody else, and it catches my son, and you're around, and you don't protect us, that's just plain gonna be cowardly. And I would hope that you can sleep at night after an incident like that. I just hope you really sit down tonight when you're in bed, or lie down in bed and think about what we're saying. Because I would love for real good officers to protect me, my community, and my family.
That was beautiful.
I really hope so.
You did that, like, you winged that, didn't you?
I had to.
You winged that, right?
I had to.
That was beautiful.
Because it's the truth. And the act that you're giving us now is not something that...
Hey guys, watch out so you don't get hit.
I cannot feel safe with an officer like you, sir. I would feel scared to be around an officer like you. I would feel really scared to be around an officer like you. I'd be thinking that you're going to beat me. Because you're not showing any type of maturity at this time. It's too bad that a lot of people hate cops. Because I sure as hell don't. And you're just giving me a reason to do so.
That's alright, because I always love cops.
Yeah, of course, you're one yourself. You know, it's funny how there's a lot of pigs out there that call themselves cops when they're really crooked. And they don't do nothing for the community. But I would have thought that you would have been one of the good ones. Fortunately, I'm sorry you're not.
Well, when can get your crystal ball out of the repair shop, look into it, and you'll know everything.
Why? Because you probably worked for the community a long time? That don't mean nothing. You could probably mistake me tomorrow for somebody else and shoot me without even questioning me. It's not fair.
I mean, can I ask why you went into the profession of policing, why you took that job, or why you applied for the job?
You can ask all you want.
Can you answer the question? Or make a comment on that question? I guess not. Okay.
I mean, I would hope and think it's for good intentions to try to, you know, bring about help folks out and, you know, provide some level of safety. But if you think about how the institution for which you work is based, it's based on coercion at its core. It says we're going to take money from everybody who lives in this arbitrary political boundary called Bridgeport, and we're going to be the sole providers of this good or service called policing or security. And because you have no competition, there's no incentives to actually satisfy the customers. Because, I mean, right now, I mean, I would assume most Bridgeport residents, were they treated as we have been tonight, would not voluntarily choose to pay your salary. Yet,
that was beautiful.
Yet you and your colleagues claim a right to that money, so it's stolen money. And so I would just ask you to think about, if your intentions are still good. I don't know, maybe they're not based on what I've seen tonight and the interaction we've had. But if they are still good, I would encourage you to think about an alternative avenue to get there. Not treat people like you're treating us tonight. For starters, not to be hostile.
Well, I'm not going to say if. I'm going to ask, am I free to go, sir?
Never been detained?
I've never been detained, so I'm not detained. I'm free to go.
Absolutely.
Okay, you're not gonna harass me down the street, right, and stop me and question me?
If I decide I want to drive around and watch my post, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, okay. So that means yes. You want to know where I live? 1282 Noble Ave. So you can come by and get literature if you want. Anytime. Your chief doesn't need to know about it. I'll give you all the CopBlock literature you want. Any words before we conclude? He's not really breaking out. Coming back home. That'll be another problem. Can I ask you a question, officer? If I stand here, just standing here, am I blocking free passage if nobody's coming by and it's this time of the night? Will I get a ticket? I'm trying to find out, sir. Sir? Yes, I am.
What does that mean? Well,
You can get a ticket if you want.
I don't see any cross traffic though, and there's been no mention of it. Has there been anything talked about tonight that you've chewed on any?
That made absolutely no sense. Would you repeat yourself, please?
Yeah, I'll phrase it a different way. Is there anything in our conversation we've had tonight that has caused you to think about anything, like any thought-provoking statements or conversations or questions?
Not as good as you think you are.
Well,
You're not as good as you think you are.
I'm not trying to say I'm good.
Not as good as you think you are.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not trying to build...
Not as good as you think you are.
What do you mean? I'm a nice person. I don't do any... I don't harm folks. Are you saying my conversation's not good? Or me as a person? Because I try to be a nice person. You know... I try to make right when I realize I do wrong. But if it's related to my conversation, I appreciate the feedback. I would appreciate it in more of a constructive way, but if you have any specific items to flush out a little bit. I'm going to put my flashlight away, and I want to tell you, not because I think you're my master, but because I don't want you to do anything aggressive or something based on what I've seen tonight.
Don't stand in front of my car. Don't stand on the side of my car while I'm talking to somebody.
He's talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
You must move. So where do you want to see this policing go in, say, 5 or 10 years? I mean, the trajectory it's been going the past 5 or 10 years, do you want to see that continue? I mean, to go back to what I was saying before about policing being a coercive monopoly, because there's no competition, it means, you know...
You're struggling to find things to say, aren't you?
No, I'm trying to frame it in a way that I think communicates it well.
They're acting upon the video we took earlier.
What was that?
At the convenience store. This officer is stating that at the end, we were saying that he's probably buying liquor, and then that at the end of the video, there's a little part where it says that we realize it's a convenience store, not a liquor store, when they sell liquor and beer there.
Yeah.
But he's debating the fact that the officer was buying liquor or he wasn't.
Oh, I don't know what he was buying at all.
Right, so he's upset at the fact that he's saying that we're giving them a bad name because we said that.
You're right, you didn't know. So you had to make the comment you
he's saying the officer said that, he's saying that the officer said that we said in the video that the officer was buying. So.
Sure, I mean, I thought he was... You know, the noise and the light are psychological weapons used against people to try to like wear them down. Is that what you guys are striving to do? Has this been taught to you guys to do to people that are questioning, asking questions peacefully?
If we stay, we're most likely able to be charged with disorderly.
I'll make a deal with you. I will answer your questions if right now you sing God Bless America from beginning to end. From beginning to end.
At the end?
You sing God Bless America from beginning to end, and I will answer your questions.
Oh, shit. I appreciate you guys, because you guys are not, harming us. You guys are respecting us. And we're having a good conversation, and we're having just peaceful talk. I really appreciate that. I really do.
I mean, what my response to that would be, I think if you claim to be a public servant, then to share information, I think would be the norm. But instead, you're saying you must do this.
No, I'm not talking about sharing information. I'm talking about
He
if
was like,
you want
God
to
bless
ask me
America.
something personal, and you want to talk to me personal. I'm asking you to sing God Bless America.
What,
And then put it on your website.
can you refresh my memory what personal questions I asked?
You asked me before.
Like your
Personal question.
motivation for going into policing? That type of thing? I mean, I'd hope it'd be something you're proud of. If it's not, then that says a lot.
Now, I'm going to give
It says a lot
the
more.
first line. It's God Bless America. That's how it starts. Land that I love.
Land of the free.
So, do you think your actions tonight are perpetuating the ideals expressed in that song?
Don't you ever make a joke. You sang the song. I will talk. Bye-bye.
I don't know the whole song.
Is this a good use of resources for Bridgeport PD?
You said this is your beat, right? Your streets tonight? This area? Is it the same for him? Over there? Because I want to know I'm going to be safe. I guess he came along because he wanted to see the people that did the video. Good luck. Yeah, I'll tell you about here.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And they're probably calling me about
Well, should we make a move, I guess?
Yeah. I know it's been before the case right now. We got a tour. That's very important for the people.
So what do you think? I mean, you think that they'd stop us on the way out?
They already heard our bullshit.
I
They
mean,
already heard our mouth. They heard theirs.
I just don't want to be harassed, man. This is
Yeah.
And I really don't want to drive through traffic.
Sir, please remove your hands from your pocket.
Oh, sorry.
An officer safety concern for myself.
Okay.
I've not been patted down.
Okay.
So, which means that I would drive tonight or Summit tonight. I said I really don't want to drive through traffic tomorrow. So it
You
means
have a
that-
choice.
yeah. Well, I know I didn't do anything wrong, so
Of course not.
yeah. I guess I'll drive and drop you home then.
Once again, we're not detained, right, sir?
You're not detained.
We're free to go?
Work.
Free to go?
Been free to go.
Thank you.
Well, stay safe, guys, and
Keep up the good work.
please don't harass folks that haven't harmed anybody.
Please be honest on your video.
I will. Like us on Facebook.
You know, one thing real quick, if that guy wasn't buying liquor like I thought he was initially, he could have had a conversation and showed us, hey, I bought a candy bar or something, you know? Alright, man, you got the keys.
If they don't follow us, they'll stay right there and have this conversation about this.
You got the keys, or?
Yeah.
Damn. Alright.
They'll either stay there and conversate about what just happened, or
So this has been streamed.
the other one's gonna go around the corner to see where we're going.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do an update here on the rooster.
The one in the store.
Just right now, I want to get back there. Alright guys, I just want to do an update. Been standing out here next to my truck for about 40 minutes, and 2 Bridgeport PD cops. One's a Sarge, we got the other one's badge number 549 maybe, but they just been hanging out. I got a ticket on my truck, and you know, I don't know, it's kind of a weird situation. They've been, this is kind of worse than Greenfield, Mass, in terms of the just shadowing. But anyway, wanted to do an update here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Trying to leave town. I've been recording the past half hour with this camera too.
Sir, that's a cell phone, put it away.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. This is ridiculous.
Cell phones have been known to be converted into weapons, like a 22. That's a safety concern.
So as you can hear, they say it's a safety concern of my made on this one. It should be off recording still.
Still flashing recording.
Yeah. You don't think they're gonna pull us over?
They can't. We spoke to them already. If they pull us over a second time, it's illegal.
I don't know about that, dude. But I want to get on the road. Alright, so right now it's 1:15. I'm in Bridgeport, Connecticut with Angel from Connecticut CopBlock. We've been out. I'm going to try to get out of Bridgeport here. Right now in the rearview mirror, there's 2 Bridgeport police. So we'll see. They've been sort of following us around all night. If you want to watch some of that, check out bamboozler.com. /channel/CopBlock.
Are they following us?
I'm sure they're gonna.
Yeah.
So right now we're going south. 1 car is following us. 2 cars are following us. You gonna get dropped off at your place or what?
No, just take me to
Park?
store.
Take me to it and stop you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Check for red and then just go slowly. Cause it's blinking.
What about at the park?
Go to my uncle's house.
Where's that?
Go to my uncle's house. Turn right here, take left.
Take a
left?
Yeah. Another one.
Take it right.
Yeah, go straight.
I don't think there's a car there.
Oh, take another left. Gotcha.
Alright, so yeah, there's two folks watching right now, so there's still two vehicles following us.
Take this way. Go to East Main Street. Let's go to East Main Street. This house is up ahead. Right next to the lights.
So right now I'm going east towards Main Street, Bridgeport. I'm just going to park for a second. I'll jump on here.
No.
Wait, up closer to the lights?
Yeah, right there. You can drop me off right here. I'll walk to my uncle's house.
And then so to get out of town I just take a right here.
Yeah, take this right, go hit the highway.
Okay. We're going right in. Alright, brother.
Alright, bro.
Good to see you, man. Weird
See you
times.
here.
Yeah, we'll be in touch, dude.
Alright, there.
Yep. Alright, so right now I'm in my Tahoe. Angel just got out. Angel founder, Connecticut CopBlock. He's right now talking to two police employees, shining a light at us, shining a light at him. He's gonna walk home. You good, man? So yeah, this is why numbers matter, and with that I would, I told Angel earlier this kind of reaction by the Bridgeport PD employees has definitely never been had by me in Keene at all, so by any stretch. So, it makes a difference being around folks who, have similar mindsets, I guess, that realize that badges don't grant extra rights, and that, earlier tonight when we were out filming the traffic stop when it first happened, which you can see at bamboozler.com/channel/CopBlock, there were some people who came out of their apartment, behind us, just going down to the store, wherever, going to work, and they kind of looked like, what's going on, and Angel did hand them some literature, and they seemed receptive, but still it was like, they didn't cower per se, but weren't asking questions, or weren't, out there with cameras as well. So it really would have made a difference were there to be dozens of people in a town like this filming. So. If you saw the last video when right before we got in the Tahoe, maybe 15 minutes long. Actually, yeah, I didn't stream that one. I was using my camera. This phone was in the Tahoe at the time, but the whole interaction involved us attempting to have a conversation, and the guy shining both his flashlight and his spotlight at the vehicle. So it was pretty ridiculous. Try to figure out my directions real quick. Pull over for a second. I'm gonna leave this running though.